Hey, it's Rachel Whynot, business and marketing success coach for entrepreneurs that want to become freedompreneurs, and I know that is you. Okay, so today we're going to be talking about how to build your personal brand on Instagram. Instagram is the #1 engaging platform out there right now, so it is huge for building your personal brand so you can build that know, like, and trust factor with your audience, and of course you can make money and you can sell to them as well. So what I'm going to do for you today is something different. I'm going to show you my feed, and I'm going to show you a couple key elements that is going to transform your Instagram feed, and it's going to build your personal brand on Instagram, okay? So we're going to dive in, and I will see you there. Okay, so here we are on Instagram. Instagram, like I said, guys, is a #1 engaging platform, so it's all about personal branding. So what is personal branding? I have a whole other episode on that as well, but personal branding is creating that know, like, and trust factor, okay? People buy people, not products. I cannot stress this enough, okay? You know, when you try to connect with your audience online, it's really about connecting with them both personally and business-wise, right? So like I said, you want to build that know, like, and trust factor. And Instagram is a great way to do that because constantly you're posting content about your topic, of course, and showing, your personal brand as well. So #1, of course, with personal branding is, your image and who you are, okay? So you want to connect with people, your story, who you are as a person, as an entrepreneur. Maybe you're an expert in business. Maybe you're an expert in health and wellness. Whatever you're an expert in, you want to really relay that on your Instagram feed, okay? And that's part of your personal brand. We have to create you as that expert brand. That is the crucial part, and that is what's going to get people to join your community, join your email list, whatever it is, start following you, and then eventually start buying from you, right? So one key element that I like to say with Instagram is I like to create a couple themes on my page. So if you look at my feed and if you scroll through my feed, you can kind of probably guess some of the themes that I'm posting. So obviously #1, the first thing that I see is the color theme. Okay, so you want to pick, normally I pick for personal branding, I like to pick 2 to 3 brand colors that represent you, who you are, and your brand, okay? Mine, of course, as you can see, even here, my colors are the yellow, the red, and the blue or the teal color. And that fits my brand because obviously it's founder freedom. We're creating that freedom lifestyle. The yellow is bright and fun and happy. The blue is, to me, it represents water. I love the beach, and that represents freedom to me, right? And of course, that red, or it's actually more of a coral color, represents, again, that freedom, beachy, fun lifestyle, right? So those are the colors that I chose for my personal brand. Of course, you want to choose the colors that represent, the feel of who you are and what you're trying to promote and how you're trying to help people. Okay, so definitely pick those colors, and as you can see, I have a nice flow of those colors throughout my feed. That's really important, especially when people land on your page. They want to see something that really is consistent, okay? We want to, when we're posting content, we want to be consistent, with, obviously the topics and what we're talking about, but also the look and the feel of it as well. That's a big part. Okay, so we have the look and the feel. Now we want to talk about the content and what we're talking about. So with me, as an example, obviously my target is entrepreneurs. So I'm going to create another theme of mine is, posting some elements that I'm going to be coaching my entrepreneurs. Okay. So here's a theme where it's a little trick. I go to my Twitter page. I write something, a tip or a trick or, some motivation or whatever it is. I write it out on my Twitter and then I screenshot it. And a lot of people love this because it shows it's actually coming from me. It's not a quote that I'm taking from somebody else. It's coming directly from me, okay? And I am my personal brand, right? So people connect with me that way. So as you can see here, this one says, who do you want to serve? As your business starts to grow, that becomes clear and clear. Follow your heart, as this will ignite passion for your mission and business. Bam, right there, I'm giving some really great content to my audience and teaching them. So that's a kind of another tip idea. Certainly, as one of my themes, I like to give motivational content. And I like to post pictures of myself, and because I am my personal brand. I am my brand, right? So again, I'm building that connection, with you as an audience member and everybody else out there. So this one is a fun one. I say, be the game changer. And then of course I have the little RachelWhynot.com. And then of course in the content, I go deeper and do some teaching tricks and whatnot. But you can see the consistency there as well. Great. So another theme that I like to focus on. So, I have the business stuff, of course, the motivational, the tips and tricks and the teaching elements, but I also have the personal element. And this is big. Okay, right here. And the personal elements also represents my brand, right? Again, founder freedom, live and work freely. It's all about, building your online business so you can travel and be with family and just enjoy life. So I like to post pictures of traveling. This is me and my husband on our honeymoon in Greece. That was an amazing trip. I highly recommend going to Greece if you haven't been. And this is just, building that connection with my audience. My audience wants to see me, my personal life as well, and how I've built that freedom lifestyle for myself, right? And again, it's motivational as well. Like, I'm motivating you to build that online business so you can live and work freely, travel the world, and just enjoy life. Again, right here, I say buyers need to know, like, and trust you in order to buy. That's a big one. And again, this content that I'm posting, it's consistent, and don't even feel like you're repeating yourself, because it's good to repeat yourself. You want to, what I'm teaching my audience is really important stuff, right? Throughout my videos and my content, you can see that I have, I repeat certain elements because I want to remind you that the importance of these elements. And again, I say the know, like, and trust factor because it's the most important thing when you're building your personal brand, and using Instagram to do this as well. All right. So what do we have here? So that is kind of a basis of building your personal brand. Another thing I would highly recommend is trying to post some video content. Now, of course, I just launched my YouTube channel, and so now I have some more video content to post. But the more that you can post some video content, it really builds that know, like, and trust as well. Another thing is, you can see here in my bio. Right here in my bio, I'm very clear of who I am and what I do and who I serve, okay? And that's a big part of your personal brand. On Instagram, off Instagram, you wanna be really just clear in your messaging. Who are you talking to? I'm talking to entrepreneurs. Who are you talking to? Who's your dream customer, right? Who do you wanna work with and who do you wanna serve? So make sure that's really clear. Again, with the bio, I say I'm award-winning business and marketing coach. From 0 to multi-7 figures. That gives a little bit of a background. That's part of my story as well, is that I started my first business when I was 22, and I had zero money. I actually got fired from my first job, which I'm thankful for now, but I built my business up to multiple 7 figures, right? So that kind of gives me that credibility, that gives me the story, so my audience can connect with me, because a lot of entrepreneurs start with 0 as well, right? So you can relate to that. You want to be relatable in your personal brand, which is really, really important. And then, of course, I give a link and a call to action there. Again, IGTV is a great platform to post your video content and connect with your audience. Also, big part is posting results. So you can see I have testimonial videos here from clients. In my stories, I post a lot of results as well. So I post actual results from my clients. So these are all my clients that post, that they get the results from my programs and my teachings. So that's a big part as well. Definitely post your results. If your clients or students or patients or whoever you're working with, if they, send you a message or they send you a DM or they post, make sure you screenshot that and share that with your audience, because that gives you credibility. That shows that what you're doing is making a difference, and will make more people, be more interested in you and what you're posting in your personal brand. Okay, hope you enjoyed that. I wanted to show you some tips and tricks that I've used for my own personal brand on Instagram, and it's literally transformed my business. So I want you to try them out. Use those strategies that I taught you and let me know your feedback. Let me know what works. Drop it in the comments and I will try to respond as much as I can, of course. But yes, please, if you like this video and I have so much more for you guys. This is just the surface. Please hit the bell, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you on the next one.